Well, good evening, YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. We're going to be live at Michigan Speedway, and that's probably my phone telling me that we're live. That's how it works, ain't it, Macaulay?
Yep, I got the notification.
Your phone says, oh, you're live. And we are. We're live, and as you can see, we are loading into the race server. So we're not even all the way in there yet, Macaulay.
Nope.
Nope, we're not. We had updates to get out of the way, and then we had problems getting the whole iRacing page to show up properly. But we did it, and yes, I think everyone's here for the race tonight. That was the question in the chat, and I'm pretty sure we're all here for it, Macaulay.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be a race, too.
Yeah, should be a full field, too.
Yeah, and how many laps do we have? Let me check the schedule. We got 100 laps at Michigan for coming your way this evening, so going to be a pretty good race.
It should be.
A little bit of change from some of the tracks we've came from. Well, there's Grumpy. He's going to dedicate his race tonight to Grumpy's grandson, who's down with a bad respiratory infection. Got a hell of a crew watching tonight. Well, Grumpy, we hate to hear that, and your grandson's in our prayers as well. We'll just dedicate the broadcast to him, won't we, Macaulay?
Yep, we can do that.
Everybody in there, put your prayers for Grumpy's grandson and wish him the best. Hopefully he heals quickly and we can get him on here on Thursday nights watching Swift Motorsports with the WFO Racing Network as well. We got the melons in the house, Macaulay.
Yep, they're here.
No, they showed up. Melons for everybody once again. I'll tell you another driver at Swift that I want to go ahead because I don't think he'll be in the race tonight. And I want to let his family know, and if he's watching, Nick Hunt, we want you to get well soon, buddy, and get back out on the racetrack. Not just the people at the WFO Racing Network will be missing you, but a lot of the fans and the drivers over here, the owner, the admins, all of them. So, speedy recovery for you, Nick. We want you back soon, buddy. And that was in reference to something that I picked up on Facebook. I think it was yesterday. Being friends with Nick. He watches Grandpa wreck the F1 car all the time, Macaulay. You said your trading paints ain't working?
It just now worked now. I had to re-download it.
Mine's not working at all. Oh, there it went. I started another session of it, and boom. Funny how that works, isn't it?
Yep.
All right, I'm going to get our overlays going. That way we can see what's going on out there and have a timing and scoring screen. We'll figure it out eventually.
Yep. Can you guess who's P1 in practice right now?
41.
Nope, Gary May.
Gary May, the gentleman in the tin car. Awesome. All right, we have some overlays coming up on the screen for you. We'll get our timing screen going. We'll be able to move around here. And that's right, 3 minutes of practice left. Then we're going to go into, 5 minutes of qualifying in the driver's meeting, or 10 minutes, something like that, Macaulay?
Yep, 5 minutes.
10,
and then
5, I don't know. I see that 03 car out there. That's the admin out there turning laps with these guys at Michigan, Macaulay.
Yes, it is.
Man, I swear every time I see the exhaust come out of the back of these cars, it just looks like, 17.
Went for a bang.
He banged right off the 03's door, didn't he?
He did.
banged right off his door. So good to see Don Kidder out there in the 03, that Goodwrench Plus car, taking some laps here in practice. Yeah, it messed up a little bit, but we got it working okay. Trading Paint's had a seizure, Macaulay.
That's what mine's been doing for the past couple days.
Oh, we got a white car right here. That's going to be the 24 of Glockner, but it'll download and come to life. Hopefully. There's Gann's 30 car. Yeah, by the end of the race, we promise this paint job will show up. And right there, the Mountain Dew machine, the 10 car, Gary May, top of the board. David Elliott's 42 car. We're going to have to wait for that paint to load. Looks like the 33 of Gary Wells is in the same boat. The 32 of Darren Clement. But we got this driver's paint. That's a 41 right there of Michael Atkins Jr. So his paint's working, Macaulay.
Yep, the watermelons are on it.
The melon movement in effect on the racetrack, Macaulay.
Soon everybody's going to be driving it.
Everybody's going to have a melon car. Or a bang.
Or bootlegger.
And you
throw
don't.
the bootlegger in there.
And the bootlegger. You don't want your race, though, to end in a bang, Macaulay.
No.
Unless you're
Definitely
winning.
not.
Unless you're winning and you jump up on top of the car. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, we might have awful jokes tonight. I don't know.
Yeah, it's all right.
Gann on pit road. Still waiting for the 42 car to get painted. Maybe his crew can do it for us. Oh, there it is. His crew listened to me, Macaulay. Now
Yes,
let's
they
see
did.
if Gary Wells' crew will listen. We'll get his car painted real quick. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but we'll pretend like it does. And as long as we pretend, it usually works, right?
Yep. That'd be a sick trick for someone to play on us. Have a white car all race.
Well, I thought it just filled the 32 car in. Doesn't matter now because we're going into qualifying. So practice is officially over. We're going to kill that. And oh, let's see. We got a few that's lit up. Who are we going on board with? Let's go with Andrew May or Andrew Mraz. He's taken some time off recently. Let's see if he's out of practice in qualifying here, Macaulay. We'll see if Mraz is out of practice in the 4 car after his little break. Good to see the 4 car back out on the racetrack. Michigan's a long track, man.
Oh, it is. 2-mile track.
That means cautions are long pace laps, Macaulay.
Hopefully there's none.
4 car Andrew Mraz going to go past the start finish line now. Does he run high? Yes, he does. So it looks like lap number 1 is clearly going to be the throwaway lap, Macaulay.
Yeah, definitely.
And he was one of the earlier drivers to come out, so we should be able to jump on another car or two before it's over. Going to put it right up by the wall here on the warm-up lap, lap 1. Should pull it right down to the bottom on this straightaway. Maybe not, though. Yep, there he goes. Right to the bottom, and he's just holding it down there, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's fastest way around.
Corner
Shortest
entry, he arced out just a little on corner entry. He's working the bottom of the track right on that yellow line. Even on corner exit, he's not letting it go out by the wall, man. He's pinching it down there. I think that's just a product of the car, the engine in this thing. The shorter way around with when you got that kind of power is going to be the fastest, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Moran's going to do a second lap, come in at second on the leaderboard. So we're going to find the 41, and he's going to shut it down. He's going to be fifth on the leaderboard right now. Now we'll go on board with the 56 of John Wimbish. Currently eighth on the board. Man, he's got her all the way down to the apron, man. All the way almost in the grass. Wimbish on his second lap. Well, he went to ninth, so no pickup there. Now we're on board with the 30 car, Justin Gann. There's 2 minutes left in qualifying. I think Gann just got, this is his warm-up lap, so right here. This next lap will be the money lap, and I'm going to watch the 30 car again. And the main reason's because he was number 2 on the leaderboard, McCauley.
Yep.
So Gann was second quick in practice. And did May lay down a lap yet?
He has not.
Oh, he's on the track right now, actually, so we'll go to him next. We got a minute and a half left in qualifying. Gann's working turns 3 and 4 right now. Looked like a pretty smooth lap, McCauley.
Yeah.
Let's see what it's going to net him right here. Third. So he picked up the third on the leaderboard, and now we're going to go on board with the fastest man in practice. He's going to come across 6th place, but I think he's still got another lap to go, McCauley. Well, there's something different, man. He put her all the way down on the apron, McCauley.
He did.
He almost had 4 tires down on that sucker.
Yeah. Real close.
So you watch him. He let the car breathe out a little bit. He does it on both ends, too. I think
that time he was completely under there.
I think Gary May might have learned something, man. We're going to find it out right here at the start-finish line. Gary May will go to. It didn't change, McCauley.
Nope.
So he's going to stay 6th. But it was clearly a different line that he was running versus anyone else. Yep, Todd Cray sitting on pit road. He's currently 14th, and we're on board now with Toby Burton, a 99 car. He had some fans come in last week.
Yep.
I don't think Toby Burton's going to make his second lap, McCauley. And there's Jessica. Good to see you in the stream there, Jessica. He's going to run out of time, so the 99 car is not going to be able to complete lap number 2. And that's it, man. We're going into the lineup phase, McCauley.
Yeah, that went pretty quick.
I think we need to play a commercial real quick, and then we'll do the start lineup.
All right.
All right, we're back after the quick commercial break right there. Got to do a starting grid. How many cars we got, McCauley?
I think we got 25. 24?
24, 25 of them, so I'll do the first 13. Or 12, 13, somewhere in there. 12,
yeah, that works.
12 sounds like a nice round number. And we're going to go ahead and take off and get that starting grid up for you guys while these guys are gridding up here on the grid. Starting on the pole. He's it's going to be a driver to watch out for here at Michigan tonight. I don't think he's put her in victory lane yet this season, McCauley. Joshua Kanata in the 16. And his outside in second is going to be his teammate right there, the 4-car Andrew Mraz. And you can see his car on the track. But starting third, you got to watch this guy every week. 30-car Justin Gann, a past champion of the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series here. So Gann always a threat to be up at the front. And then to his outside in fourth, you're going to see the 5-car of Chad Osborne. So I'm just kind of going where we got people lined up there now. You see the 3-car Fernandez there, and we'll go to him next. He's starting 5th. Roy Fernandez driving the 3-car. To his outside in 6th, that guy was fastest man in practice. The gentleman right there, Gary May, in the 10. Starting 7th is going to be the 32 of Darren Clement. And to his outside in 8th, you'll see Jacob Tyler May driving the number 18 car. We're going to move back a little farther with our cameras there. And that's going to take us to 9th place. Will be the Mellon Movement in 9th there. The 41 of Michael Atkins Jr. And to his outside in 10th, man, don't count this guy out. That's Mike Rominger driving a 29. Starting 11th, the bootlegger, but he's in the bang car, McCulley. That's the 17 of Tommy Haynes. And to his outside in 12th, that's going to be the number 33 of Gary Wells. I think you can see his red and black car sitting there. So with that, McCauley, take it away.
All right, in starting 13th, we got Jonathan Cogswell in the 27. To his outside, we got Todd Cray. Starting 14th in the 22. I don't think he's going to be there very long. He normally works his way up pretty quick.
Yep.
Starting 15th, we got Steve Ayers Jr. in the 62. And to his outside, we got John Wimbish, starting 16th. Starting 17th, Jeff Glockner. And then to his outside, Casey Duncan in the 11. 19th, Hunter Holberg in the 8. And then to his outside, starting 20th, is Ron Shute. Starting 20th. Actually, did I mess up here?
Yeah, you're fine. Go to 21st.
21st, we got Toby Bird. Starting 20, he's 21st. And to his outside in 22nd, we got David Elliott. Starting 23rd, we got Joe Torres. And to his outside and rounding out the field is Brandon Freeze.
All right, and the last 2 are admins that show up on there, so that is going to be your starting grid for the Hyperdrive Cup Series at Michigan here, brought to you by Butt Kicker. You got to feel what you've been missing.
You're missing a lot.
Yeah. There's probably several women now that would tell you that, McCullough.
Mm-hmm.
I think they're probably the biggest fans of those things.
Yeah, you may lose your rig.
You may lose the rig, that's right. And if you build another one, well, you may end up with 2 girlfriends.
Yeah. I know a guy that lost a rig because of the butt kicker.
Yeah? I do too. He may even be in the booth with us here, McCauley.
He may.
And for the first time ever, his name's not Nation 01.
No.
Usually when we have crazy stuff, it has something to do with Nation.
It does, but tonight it doesn't for once.
Tonight it doesn't, does it?
Nope.
All right, pace cars rolling down pit road, and then luckily the field's following, McCauley.
Yeah.
All right, the Toby Bird fans are in the chat there. See Alex Lane there. Good to see Alex. Good to see everybody in the chat. We love it.
No, it's great.
That's what makes the racing so good, really. On the broadcast side of it, when we can commentate and we can, work. I don't know, just communicate with the people in the chat. I think it ties the whole thing in, McCauley.
Oh, it does.
Having all the MMO radio guys coming over here week in and week out is just awesome. We thank all you for coming in and not just support Michael Atkins Jr., but also the broadcast and Swift Motorsports. I mean, you guys are putting a lot of views up there, and I'm sure everybody at Swift, and I know that both of us appreciate it very much. And like that, McCauley, with that, I think we're getting ready to go green flag pretty soon.
We are.
Kanada's got the field. He's got Justin Gann behind him. 4-car Mraz has a 5-car numerical order there. That's on the outside line. Chad Osborne in the 5. Pace car hit the bottom. Pace car's not a factor. Green flag's out. We're racing at Michigan with the Swift Motorsports Hyperdrive Cup Series. And Kanada goes to the lead, and just like that, the 4-car drops right in line with his teammate. That's going to push Gann back to third. Looking at our camera setup. It's not stellar, McCauley, but we can deal with it, buddy.
It'll work.
Switch around on the field a little bit, take just a little broader view. Looking at the 30 car there, Gann running in the third spot. Man, they're fanned out in the back, aren't they?
Oh, they definitely are.
Michigan is a wide track, so if you want to get into some 3 wide, 4 wide stuff, this is a track that you can actually pull it off at.
Yeah, with ease.
It's such a wide racing surface. It's really a track that's a lot of fun to drive. I mean, if you're in the broadcast and you're not an iRacer, it's tracks like this that should make you one, McCauley. It's a forgiving track, and I'll tell you, the bigger the field here, the more fun it actually is. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Especially with these Cup cars and the draft package they got. Trying to change the camera views over a little bit. There we go. That's going to get us a little closer on the field, and we got to find a Mellon movement, McCauley. Where's he at? 15th.
Yeah, he looked like he dropped back at the start here, but I don't think he'll be back there long.
So there's the Mellon car right there, and behind the 27 car of Cogswell, and Gary May's right there to his outside.
We got 3 wide right there.
10 car, and we are 3 wide. 32 of Clement on the high side, 27 of Cogswell on the bottom, and the 41 was, he's kind of like the meat in the middle on that sandwich, man.
Yep.
But I'll tell you where that 41's going forward. He's all the way up to 11th. When we picked him up less than a lap ago, he was 15th. He picked up 4 spots just like that, McCauley.
Yeah, performing for the camera.
He's performing for the camera. That's absolutely right. Most of the people, when you click on their car, they get the curse of the camera, and this guy goes to the front.
Yeah, he does the opposite.
Where's our bootlegger at? Right here in 6th.
Yep.
What do you got in 6th place? It ain't not an explosion, McCauley. It's a bang. Let's see if Tommy likes that one or not. Ooh, quick move the 17 had to make underneath the 30 right here. And that's probably a product of that draft down the straightaway right there.
Yeah, I would think so.
Man, and look at Todd Cray working the back bumper of that 17. I think Cray might actually help him pass the 30 car. And we've seen the 30 again, started third, was working up in third for a while. Now Gann's going the wrong way. In fact, he's 3 wide. And I think that's Atkins now in the top 10 working the high side of the 30 car.
With no help.
Michael Atkins Jr. in the 41. 30 car Justin Gann, 27 of Cogswell, 3 wide. Now he's 3 wide with the 11 and the 5. And he's going to fall back just a couple more spots, but that's usually a product of the draft around this track and nothing else, McCauley.
Yep.
When you talk about a big, wide racetrack, those cars up in the front are punching a big hole in the air, McCauley.
Yes, they are.
And them other guys are picking up speed for it. Real race needs no help. So the 4-car Mraz working right there behind the 16 and his teammate. And who's our third-place driver now? Jacob Tyler May. We don't talk a lot about the 18 car. It looked like, I believe he was the one that had connection issues last week.
He was.
And I couldn't stay on him. Man, he's got that thing figured out, his connection, and he's got the speed figured out on the racetrack right here.
Yeah, he figured everything out in 1 week.
He did it 1 week, so good recovery for you there, Jacob Tyler May. Glad you were able to get the connection straightened out. And dang it, man, that worked out good. Ooh, yeah. Look at Cray. Todd Cray in the 22 was digging right there on the 33. I think he lifted, though. I think he's seen that there wasn't no room there, so he went ahead and just kind of pulled the reins back a little, McCauley.
Yeah, it's got to be a lot of give and take right now.
I see the Mellon movement working on the bottom of the 22 now. So we turned our back on him, and now the 41's up in the top 5. It's a Joshua. How you doing, buddy? So that 41 and 22 are in a battle, Macaulay, to get in the top 5, and it looks like the 41 of Michael Atkins is going to get there.
He had a couple laps ago. He was 15th.
Cray now working the outside of the, is that the 11 car? Casey Duncan.
Yep.
Yes, sir. Duncan with help from the 5 and the 27. And now Todd Cray is going backwards. Just like that, Macaulay, you can be in the top 5, and before you know it, you're fighting to stay in the top 10. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, this pack racing does it.
And you're exactly right. That's what pack racing does, is you see the 56, 62, 29, and the bang, 17 car all teamed up to put the 22, another spot or 10 down. Oh, man, that's good to hear. Hopefully you had fun in that, Joshua. I get to do a little racing on Tuesday nights as long as the racing lasts for me, right, Macaulay?
Yeah.
As long as I'm not tearing the fenders off of it in lap 2 or 3. So up at the front of the field, man, I'll tell you, the 18-car of Jacob Tyler Mays holding strong in that 3rd spot. He's actually able to close up on the 16 and the 4. But that 4 was giving the 16 a little bumper love, wasn't he?
Yep.
Where's the 99 at? He's got the fans in here.
He's 23rd right now.
22nd position, I'm showing the 99 of Toby Bird. He's got the 2 car of Joe Torres up in front of him. There's the 3 back there, Roy Fernandez. Hunter Holberg in the 8 car. Glockner's 24. Who else we got? 28, Ron Shute. One day we're going to get him in the booth and find out exactly how he pronounces that name.
Yes, we will.
That is all that matters, man. It does not matter where you finish. It just matters that you do finish. Right, Macaulay?
I don't know about finishing.
Macaulay don't know about that. He's like, I'm out of here. I'm going to bed. Done with it.
Yep.
Darlington did a number on you, didn't it?
Oh, it did. By lap 17, I was done.
Well, we're
I think I pushed back the fence about a foot.
I think we're breaking you in this season the right way. Look who's in 3rd now, or 4th.
41.
Yeah, he's going to be in 3rd. He's got the run underneath of him, and I think he's going to bring a line of cars with him. Shoot. E. Shoot E. Shoot E. So it's Shooty. That's how we do it, Macaulay.
All right. I'll try to remember
Shooty.
that one.
Shooty. So Atkins Jr. right there in the 41's got the melon movement. Now the 18 got pushed out, and that's going to give the 41 the position down there, Macaulay. He's going to close up behind the 4. And if anybody's going to bust up those teammates in the front, you can better believe it'll be a melon movement that does it.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Oh, I thought he was going to get 3 wide there.
And he thought about it, didn't he? The problem.
He may be on.
Oh, he is. No room down there. 4 cars going to defend it. But look at the outside line now. A little bit of help for that 18 car from the 33.
Yeah.
And now Gary Wells is up there, and Wells is looking pretty racy right here. So we are on lap 15, probably a little too soon to talk about green flag pit stops, but they'll be coming eventually, Macaulay.
Oh, yeah.
It's a big track. What are you thinking, 24, 25? 3
yeah,
wide.
I say 20, 25 max.
Todd Cray right here, 41 car. Michael Atkins Jr. And look who's back up there again, 17. Bang! Tommy Haynes. No, won't say that twice. That did not work, did it?
No.
And guys, we're watching that race back here. That 41's just keeping us entertained, Macaulay.
Oh, he is. He's everywhere on the track.
If you want to know where 3 wide's at, just click on his number. You're going to find it. He's just working his way. We watched him work his way all the way up to, what, third that run?
Yep.
So we'll have to see what he can do the next time here. You see Tommy Haynes working the outside in the 17. Todd Cray has found his way back in the top 5. And look at now. The 4 car got shuffled out. The 18 car of Jacob Tyler Mays in P2, Macaulay. But I'll tell you what, that 16 of Kanata, he's led it since the green flag has dropped here at Michigan. Woo! You see that back there with the 22 and 5?
I saw him getting a little sideways there.
They made a little door love down the straightaway. Luckily, it ended okay for him. Nobody got turned around backwards, but that's a good thing. Bender has not been in with the over-under, so we don't have any of that, Macaulay. You know when he showed up last night?
Did he?
He did. He showed up and put over-under 3 after the checker flag flew. I said, that's an easy one. I'm going to go with under 1. Ding, 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 I win. That was automatic, wasn't it? He just handed me an automatic win.
He did.
So look at it, Macaulay, 16, 18, 33. Your top 3. Just a love tap, that's right. Little door love. $20 to 22 laps. Joshua Medlock told us there. So it's 60% fuel around here. That's probably about right. I was close, Macaulay.
You were. It's like you know a thing or two.
I've been around the block a few times, I guess. Not proudly. Yeah, definitely with pride. You make mistakes, you wear them, man. That's a fact.
Yep.
17 outside. Look at Rominger in the 29 car. Mike Rominger up to the 7th spot right now. Close raced him right there with the 30 of Justin Gann. A lot of the same names been occupying this top 10 for a little while now, Macaulay.
They have.
But you're going to have to pit with some teammates, right? Or at least some friends.
You need some help.
That way you can come off pit road together and you got some drafting help getting back up to speed and going around the track. You don't want to be shuffled out as the odd man out, man.
Ooh. Casey Duncan was sideways there on the front stretch.
Sometimes that's how you got to do it around here, just dirt track it a little bit. He's got the 22 of Cray working on the back bumper. Did that have anything to do with it there, McCullough?
Definitely could have.
Maybe a little bit of bump draft on the corner or in the corner. Man, that outside line out there, though, you see the 29 of Rominger, 17 of Tommy Haynes. Those guys are working the outside line really well here, McCullough. And that's going to push Rominger right ahead of the 11 temporarily. It looks like Rominger wants to stay with the outside line right now. He's going to leave Casey Duncan down there by himself.
Yep.
Grumpy tried the dirt tracks, he said. I did for a while, Grumpy, and the people in the bleachers were definitely not safe. Especially the top 2 rows. That's about where I would land in a sprint car. Garrison, how's it going, buddy? So Mraz, numerical order these guys are staying in. 4-car and 5-car, Mraz and Osborne. Oh, the 305s won't put me in the top 2 rows of the bleachers, though, Joshua. I need a 410 to do it. I don't know. Maybe you could do it in a 305 if someone hit you hard enough.
I probably could find a way.
So we got a little racing right there, 21 car. Brandon Freeze on the high side, 27 car Cogswell. 56 going to pull up behind the 21. That's going to be John Wimbish. And a 22 car Todd Cray's back in there still. Where is Gary May, the Mountain Dew machine? Is he moving up?
He's back in 15th right now.
Oh, there you go. He's right. I think he's actually the next car directly behind the Mellon movement.
Oh, we got a caution.
And we have a caution.
Oh, we got Hunter Hallberg around.
So the 8 car is going the wrong way. Yep, the 2 car Torres involved in that deal right there.
Yep, Roy Fernandez.
Like 2 might have got the bulk of it, so let's take a look back right here. Nope, not far enough, Macaulay. So I'm going to watch a 2 car right here, and you see the 8 cars behind him, the 3 cars behind him, and what happens? Bump drafting? Yes, sir. Ooh, bumped him on the straightaway, and he kind of stayed into him maybe a little too long. It got the 2 out of shape. And that's going to bring out caution flag number 1 a quarter of the way through the race, Macaulay.
Yep, right in their pit window.
Right in the pit window, so they don't have to make green flag pit stops. For some of those guys, that's probably going to be a blessing.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to go back to the live TV screen here, get up towards the front of the field, and I would expect to see all the cars on pit road. All of them.
Yeah, if not, I'd be shocked.
Yeah, you can. The late models are good to ramp off next road game. You can ramp off those things pretty good and get some air. So there's 18. Jacob Tyler May coming off pit road, and Kanata beat him. 16 car.
Yep.
I think Kanata's got a strategy tonight. It's just stay up front, so. Macaulay.
It's working so far.
You start on the pole, lead all the laps, and make sure you get your car off pit road first. And that's what he done. He did it. Long caution pace laps around here tonight.
Oh, yeah, they take forever. They're painful as a driver.
I think it was a long time ago. Oh, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. We were at Homestead in the trucks, Macaulay.
Yeah.
And we were in practice, and somebody hit me so hard. I'm not kidding you. It took me 5 minutes to land. That's how high I went up in the air. It just kept climbing and climbing and climbing. It just went straight up, too. That was the crazy thing about it. The Carfax sign. Do you see what he said about it?
Yeah.
Oh. If anyone come up with that, it'd be Grumpy, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
What do we got there? We got a, is that a cold snack, Macaulay?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Is that your in-between bootlegger snack?
Yep. Got a blue moon this time around.
A blue moon.
Then we'll go back to the bootlegger.
Macaulay has a cold flax or snacks flying. The fuck am I saying? There went the F-bomb again.
That's twice this season.
Twice.
Oh, it's because Nation was in the chat. That's why it came out.
How do I know that? He asked. I don't know. Maybe I've had a cold snack or 10,000 in a lifetime. Takes one cold snack drinker to know what another used the force. We'll go with that one, Grumpy. As long as you do it shameless, it's okay, right?
Yeah.
All right, 18, 16, your front row, 4 and 33, second row. Pace car just dropped down to the bottom of the track, and I think we're getting ready. Nope. We're green flag. There goes
Yep,
the 16 car. He's going to take a good push from the 33. 18 car is going to get going just a little bit slower, and he's going to get a little help maybe from the 4 car. I think they'll get it worked out, Macaulay.
Yep.
And we had a 25-lap heat race. Got a caution flag. What do you think now, Macaulay? Another 25-lap heat?
I bet you the drivers would want that.
You see Rominger right there in the 29 car working on Cogswell in the 27. Oh, man. And look at that. Just like that, he made me click up there. And look at the paint. Oh, we got a blinker. Who was that?
I'm not sure who that was.
Well, I'm on the 27 car. It was the 21, I think, that I seen blink. May's up there in the top 10 now. Gary May in the 10 car, he just got he got passed by the Mellon movement. Now the 56 of Wimbish is going to go by. Atkins headed back to the front, working behind the 30 car again. Those guys are going to take advantage of the 27. I don't know what the hell that was. Macaulay, I need you to commentate for a second.
Oh, I was grabbing another drink. I'll be back. All right, I'm back. All right, where you have the camera at? Got Michael Atkins here battling Justin Gann. Everyone's pretty well single filed out right now. Besides Michael Atkins, he's making a move on Justin Gann. The front group has 11 guys in it. 11 drivers in the first group.
I think it was just my wife, Macaulay, had the TV up so darn loud that sounded like it was about somebody was coming through my house wall. I thought the Kool-Aid man done busted through. So there's Kanata, Gary Wells, Jacob Tyler May, Andrew Mraz, and I think it's going to be Michael Atkins Jr. in the 41 rounding out the top 5.
Yeah, Atkins keeps making noise.
The Mellon movement's going to the front once again. Justin Gann fighting his way up through there. He's got whoa. That ain't going to end good.
Can he save it? He saves it.
I think that went a little bit beyond door love right there, Macaulay.
I believe so.
They might have surpassed that door love right there.
Yeah.
So it looked like it's going to affect the 41 more than it did the 4.
Yeah, the 4 kept going straight.
He's going to stay in line right here behind the 18 of Jacob Tyler May. I'm gonna just, that name's it's stuck on the brain now, Macaulay. I ain't even got to read the thing no more. I just got it. It almost looked bad. Oh, we see where your mind's at already, Nation. Are you working tonight, by the way?
If so, I bet you he's in the laundry room.
You're probably right, Macaulay. He spends a lot more time in the laundry room, I think, than he does actually working. Don't you?
Yeah.
Maybe he should get a job in the laundry room. If he did, he would spend more time in another room.
Yeah.
Man. Oh, 5-car. He may have had a little contact with the 22 there. Looked like it knocked his car out of shape. Man, and May was going down there. Yep and yep. So, yes, he is working, Macaulay, and yes, he is in the laundry room.
Sounds about right.
Had to have any cars towed lately, Nation? All right, we got to start working through the field here, so we're going to start up front with your leader, Joshua Kanata. He's been leading all 36 laps, hasn't he, Macaulay?
Oh, yeah.
Every one of them, I believe. So
I
back
believe it's been.
P2, we're going to find the 33 right here, Gary Wells. He's had a good race so far. And this driver, man, he didn't just straighten out his internet. He's got the car going in the right direction. That's the 18 of Jacob Tyler May. Then we go back to fourth. Andrew Mraz in the 4-car right here. He started second. Still up there in the top 5, having a good run. And behind him, Justin Gann starting to put a little pressure on the 4-car. Gann in the 30. And Gann's going to have the 21 to his outside. And he's the next driver we'll talk about, not the 27. We'll go after the 27. He's next in line now. So the 27, Jonathan Cogswell up in the 6th position. He's being worked on by the 22 of Todd Cray. Cray in the 7th spot right now. And he's got the melon movement behind him. That's a 41, Michael Atkins Jr. up to the 8th position. So he was up there, Atkins, working on 4th, wasn't he?
Yep, and now he's working on Todd Cray.
So we're going to find the 5-car, Chad Osborne, sitting in the 9th spot right here. We got to go through them quick because the positions change fast. 56, John Wimbish. He's now 9th as he goes around the 22. Rominger right here. We don't want to miss him. He's going to round out the top 10. Mike Rominger in the 29 scored in 9th now. So he got that straightened out. Bang, Macaulay. 11th position, Tommy Haynes, driver of the 17 car. And, man, these guys are swapping positions just back and forth.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll go back here to 13th, and that's going to be the 24 of Jeff Glockner. Glockner's in this battle, too. You see him and Freeze going around the 27 of Cogswell. Back in 15th, who is it?
Gary May, the gentleman.
Gentleman Gary May, huh?
Yep.
I think he's up to 14th now.
Yep, he just passed Jonathan Cogswell.
So we'll go back to 16th next. Who do we got back here, Macaulay?
Roy Fernandez in the 3.
And he's being
Carter.
pushed by what car?
The 99 of Toby Bird. Toby Bird has a little front end damage from that last caution.
So we have found the 99 car for all the Toby Bird fans in the chat. And then who's behind them?
TC Duncan 11.
Duncan's in 18th. Back in 19th, we got, who is it, Macaulay?
19th, we got Steve Ayers Jr. in the 62. And behind him, you have Ron Schutte in the 28.
And Schutte's in 20th. We'll go back to 21st.
That one's David Elliott in the 42.
He don't look like he's got much damage on his car, Macaulay.
He should be all right, especially if you stay in the draft.
Some of these guys might be avoiding a little chaos.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go back to 22nd.
You got Joe Torres in the 2 Budweiser car.
And he's being followed by the
8 of Hunter Hallberg.
Yeah, and these cars were both involved in the only caution we've had, which was on lap 25. And you see Hallberg's missing a hood. He's damn near got him modified there, Macaulay.
He's working on it.
All right, in the back of the field, he's on pit road right now. We'll take a look at his car. That's going to be 24th position in the 32 of Darren Clement. So that's our through the field real quick. We got that out of the way before the halfway point.
Yeah, we accomplished something tonight.
We accomplished something, didn't we?
We did.
That's all that matters right there when you accomplish something. But up front, man, things are changing around. Looks like Jacob Tyler May got pushed out there. Wimbish in the 56 car moving up into third.
Yeah.
It has to be behind pit road because that's probably the screen I was on when I clicked on Darren Clement. It took us to pit road, and on a one camera view, it puts you behind it. So that tower would have to be in the infield. Wouldn't you say, Macaulay?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll go with a little broader view and see if we can see it when they come around to it. Nation, you just had to ruin everybody's Christmas, didn't you?
No, someone in the chat said their boss said Santa's dead.
Santa ain't coming unless you got the vaccine. Let's go, Brandon. I did it, Macaulay.
You did.
We do have a Brandon in the field, Brandon Freeze in the 21. So did I, in fact, do anything wrong with that? Nope.
You did not.
So 46 of 100 laps, and the question was, did Michael pit? Answer, no. He did not pit. He did drop back a little bit to the 17th position on the track, but he did not pit. So there's a 33. Gary Wells working on the back of the 16 of Kanata. And we've ran 45 laps, and 16 cars led them all.
Yes, he has.
They spray painted LGB on one of the dumpsters. Macaulay. I don't know what he's doing back there, Grumpy. We're not even halfway through yet. We're a few laps short of that, so.
You got no time to worry yet.
He's probably just testing his skills out to see how far he can drive through the field and how quickly he can do it, right, Macaulay?
Yeah. He's done it before, so he could be just testing the water.
Other than the leader, the top 5 has shook up a little bit here. You got the 33 of Wells in second and the 56 of Wimbish back there in fifth. And I'll tell you what, man, that Jacob Tyler May is just not going to be denied tonight, Macaulay.
No.
He got pushed out a little bit. Now you see him fighting a 4-car for the 3rd spot. 4-car's going to hold him off, and Wimbish got a good run on the outside right there.
And he's got his teammate behind him now.
Man, we're still 2 by 2. Oh, look who's up there, 17, the bootlegger. Nope, bang! I'm starting to like this now.
Yeah.
Good job, Tommy Haynes. You found us another way to spin this. You know, if someone's going to butcher it, you just leave it to me and Macaulay, and we'll butcher it.
We'll find a way.
They were almost 3 wide as that 17 worked on the high side of the 4-car there. I'll tell you what, he's in good hands. Right behind him's the 30 and the 22. Ooh, 4 cars wiggling around. I don't know if that was the 4 moving or the 18 right there, Macaulay.
Yeah, it's hard to say there.
17's going to move up to 4th, and that outside line's working hard. And look at the back of that outside line. You got the gentleman out there, the 10-car Gary May, driving a Mountain Dew machine. And to match that, I'm currently guzzling a Mountain Dew, Macaulay. So I can relate to the 10 car. Oh, can one of us update Nation on the status of Santa Claus, Macaulay?
Yeah, he's not going to bring you a quarter pounder.
Well, Nation, you have a child, so maybe you should update us on the status of Santa this year. Because Santa could be any mother or father in the world. Right, Macaulay?
Yep.
And how good of a Santa you are probably depends on how deep your wallet expands. Oh no, I might be the worst Santa ever. So 16 car, Kanata leading it. He's being stingy up there, Macaulay. You have to admit it.
Yeah.
He's got all these guys, like 23 of them behind him, right?
Yep.
Whoa, somebody scraped the wall. Was that the 18?
Either the 18 or the 21.
One of them went up there and kissed it, didn't they?
Yep. Oh, we got some green flag pit stops here.
It's happening now. Gans in.
Oh,
man, I missed the excitement, damn it. Gans on pit road. Kanata's on pit road.
Yeah, I don't know how you missed hitting Kanata.
Wimbish. Bang! Tommy Haynes. Damn it! Did it again, Macaulay. I said I wouldn't do it again, and I did it. I'm sure Santa wasn't one of them. Nation said he's been a lot of things, and Santa wasn't one of them.
I don't know why I believe that.
Here we go, Todd Cray, 33 car, 18. Oh, look at this. We got a car in the grass. He picked up 2 spots. 21 of Brandon Freeze is going to get it low down, but I'm going to bet you that iRacing hands him a surprise, and we're going to watch. Oh, somehow he got all sideways in his pits. Yeah, things ain't working out good for the 21 in this pit cycle. And these are green flag pit stops. This is where you do not want to have a mistake, but I want to see if they hold them, Macaulay.
Yeah, I think they will.
He had one hell of a pit road entry if they didn't. Yes, sir.
Yep, and he's sitting now.
Car came off the jacks, and he is on hold. And here, look at Rominger. He just smoked the tires coming in pit road there. All right, where is the 41 in them at? 41 is off of pit road. That's kind of depressing. So there's the 41 right there. And we got a caution, Macaulay. What happened? Pit road didn't work for someone.
Yep, we got to find her now.
Yep, we do. For some.
Oh, wait, Ron Shooty.
Oh, so Shooty, 28 car. Oh, he's got some damage, don't he?
Yeah, some major damage here.
I think that car's hurt.
Yeah, I think he just lost it on his own.
Oh, what happened here? We're watching the 42 is working behind them here. They're coming around the corner, and I backed it up a pretty good ways here. Might have been somebody coming off pit road or something, Macaulay. I don't know. Let's look at a little wider range here. Oh, he lost it on his own. You're right, Macaulay. Man, that was a solid hit.
That was a hard impact there.
Shooty put her in the wall, buddy. And he's going to get it spun back around down here, but that one's going to need a lot of work.
Yeah, we got a new leader now after all of that. After the pit road cycle and everything.
Almost 25 laps after the first one, we got our second caution.
Yep, we got a couple takers now.
So that's going to make Rominger the leader right here. Mike Rominger in the 29 had a darn good pit stop there, Macaulay.
Yeah, definitely did. And Gary May.
Yeah, man, you're really coming down from a high rate of speed. When you're following somebody on the pit road, it's even that much more difficult, Macaulay.
Oh yeah, definitely is.
You know that. I mean, you're just bringing it down there, what, 190 miles an hour about? 180, 190? And then you're following somebody, and they don't have brake lights on these cars. So the next thing you know, you lock it up and slide the tires, and as soon as you slide the tires, the guy in front of you is going to slow down 4 times faster. So then you're cranking the wheel to avoid them. You know what I mean?
Yep.
New sponsor, Flex Seal. I think he needed a little sponsorship from duct tape as well. The planet bringing you to a quick stop. Bondo and a lot of it. Fiberglass Bondo. Man, that was a hard hit, Macaulay.
Oh, it definitely was.
One thing about Shooty, man, when Shooty crashes, he crashes big, don't he, Macaulay?
Oh yeah. That one hurt a little.
That might have been the big sound I heard earlier. I'm like, Macaulay, you got to take this over for a minute. I really thought the Kool-Aid man done busted through the wall. I turned around, I looked, I'm like, where's that big red son of a gun at? It wasn't the Kool-Aid man. Flex Seal might not be strong enough. He might have to have Gorilla Glue for that one. He probably should just sample all the products. Right, Macaulay?
Oh yeah.
We don't need no sponsor. Just sample all the products, man.
They gotta have free samples.
Right on. So the real question is, had everybody pitted? I believe that they had, Macaulay.
Yeah, and we had some takers on this caution.
Yeah, and we did have a few takers on the caution, but it looked like everybody had pitted, and I don't know what's going on here, but I think the field is going around the pace car maybe, or don't tell me we had a pace car glitch.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on right
I
now.
don't see the pace car yet.
Yeah, pace car.
Oh, we're not going green.
No, the pace car's in the front of the field, but not in front of the leader.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened here. We got a little, I don't know if iRacing had a technical difficulty or if these guys got to get the restart order worked out. Well, son of a bitch, I can't believe I said all that. I'm going to see if we can find the pace car.
You just passed the start-finish line.
If anybody knows where the pace car is at, could you please let us know up here in the booth? Oh, he's up there. You know what? There might have been some cars on the tail end of the lead lap there. I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on, Macaulay.
Yeah, I'm a little lost right now.
I'm showing on the top of the leaderboard the 29 of Rominger, then the 10 of Gary May, the 5 of Chad Osborne, 16 of Joshua Kanata, 22 of Todd Cray, Gary Wells, Jacob Tyler May, Jonathan Cogswell, Stephen Ayers Jr., and Jeff Glockner, your top 10. There's the pace car. We found them, Macaulay. It is a great song. Is that Nate Ratcliffe that does that?
I couldn't tell you on that one.
You know the song, right? Son of a bitch. Give me a drink.
I know the song, but I can't think who does it.
I think it's Nate Ratcliffe. You know, I'm using the Google machine. Yep, it is.
That's how I was just. You beat me
Nathaniel
to it.
Ratcliffe. Yep.
Pace car's in now.
And the pace car's in. We're single file on the restart, too. Check it out. We're green flagging racing once again at Michigan with the Hyperdrive Cup Series. Ooh, somebody popped out of line. So Rominger did restart as the leader, and he's got the 10 of, we got a caution.
That just get the field caught back
That
up?
could have been by design there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the admins might have thrown that to get the field fixed back up. So maybe something wasn't right in the lineup, but I don't believe that was from a spin. Or a wreck of any kind, as I don't see any damaged race cars. I could be wrong, Macaulay, but I don't think I am.
No, I think you're right on that one.
I think they're working on the field right here, so we're going to do another caution flag. Be caution number 3 for us. Yeah, it was the song that come out. Oh, man, if I had to guess, that Ratcliffe song probably come out. Current gen. This is the current gen car, right, Macaulay?
Next gen.
It's
The
next
newest
gen.
one.
Well, what are they going to call next seasons?
I guess they would be current gen next when they actually start them.
So I guess these will be current gen next season, but they're next gen this season. Joshua, you did that on purpose. You knew there was not a correct answer to that question. It's the next gen this season, and next season it'll be the old one. Right?
Yep.
You think they'll make us buy the next one?
Oh, they will.
We just had to buy this one.
Hopefully this is the next one.
I'm wondering if they're now in cahoots with NASCAR. You guys build a new car so we can update it and sell it to them.
Yeah. Make them spend more money.
I'm trying to think of a Nazareth song that's like the SOB song. It's a good song. If you haven't heard it, I mean, just go to YouTube and look up Nathaniel Ratcliffe. It'll be the first thing that comes up under his name, I'm sure. Yeah, that's how it works, Grumpy. Next gen will be the season before the last one, which now is the ultra old car, by the way. That thing's antique. Right, Macaulay? The current car is the antique car.
Already.
So the current one's the antique one. This one will be the current one, and then we'll have a next gen again. I've seen some rumors about it, but I mean, I don't have anything in concrete on whether or not they're coming back. I also seen rumors that a pretty big team in NASCAR might be on board with Dodge. And it has something to do with the same guy that just bought a drag racing team. Those are rumors, unconfirmed, of course. That's the song by Nazareth. Now you're messing with a son of a bitch. All right, 2x2x2x2x2. How far back, Macaulay?
So, who knows?
Yeah.
That's Nation's line.
All the way to the moon, man. Nope, all the way out the gate to the hamburger and hot dog stand. That's where Nation's at, hiding in the laundry room, of course. We don't know where Nation is, do we, Macaulay?
No, we never know.
Captain Trouble, you hit the nail on the head. And probably the... Let me check and see. Yes, I got a 0.5% frame drop right now. Looked like my upload may have slowed down momentarily, but it looks like we're good. And the pace car's in, and we're back to green flag racing once more, Macaulay.
Yep. I think we got everything squared away.
63 of 100 laps. We got a new leader. I just thought about that.
We do.
Yeah, when Rominger took the lead, man, after that round of pit stops and cautions, we got a brand new leader, the 29 car. 5 car in second, and Gary May is in a battle for third. 22 of Todd Cray, 16 of Joshua Kanata. I can tell you right now that Kanata does not want to stay back there.
No, he wants to lead back, and he's going. He's
already working on the 22 of Cray for third. Might want to see just exactly how long it takes that feller to get back to the front, Macaulay. What's my bit rate? 8,000 is my bit rate, Joshua Medlock. Oh, wow. 270,000 frames dropped. I've got 0.5% at 1,381 frames dropped, which is 0.5%. And that's over the course of an hour and 14 minutes now, roughly. So not too bad. Every once in a while, I think my upload slows down for just a split second, and it drops the frames. But for the most part, we don't. This thing's been rock solid, hasn't it?
It has.
But it's got some age on it now, man. I think this might be the last season for this machine, Macaulay. I'm going to have to build another beast. Yeah, I've had that turned off. That game mode will wreak havoc on a Windows 10 system. And this machine's too old to update to Windows 11, so I'm not really worried about doing that. Plus, I really don't want to go to Windows 11 yet. Yeah, I was running higher than that on the bit rate, but what happened was YouTube kept sending me warning emails. They did, Macaulay.
Yeah.
They did not like 10,000 bit rate. I mean, they just did not like it. I think it was Twitch that cut it down on me on purpose when I was streaming with Restream.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to almost bet more buggy. So look at that. We talked about it. 16 car back out front, Macaulay.
Yeah, didn't take long.
Did not take long at all. That is one strong race car here at Michigan. Second place right there, Mike Rominger. 5 car in third is Chad Osborne. .33 car up there, 18 up there. Todd Cray. 6th place. Tommy Haynes in the mix right there in 7th. Michael Atkins Jr. right back here almost by himself. He's got the 99 of Toby Bird. So we killed 2 birds with one right there, Macaulay. Oh, that's a bad joke. So we got the 41 for all the MMO or Melon Movement Michael Atkins Jr. fans. He is currently in the 18th position. And for the Toby Bird 99 fans, he's sitting right behind him in the 19th spot. So we'll go visit that for a second here. Any of the Hunter Holberg fans out there? Hunter's currently sitting in the 20th spot. And I believe the 8 car still packing some damage from an earlier caution.
Yeah, I think he's still missing a hood.
They still haven't put his hood back on. Needs another beer, no money, though. No, he's not going to give up, Grumpy. So Kanata leading it, Rominger second. I'll tell you what, that 29 car, man, there's 30 laps to go here. It's no surprise he's up there in the second spot, McCullough.
No, definitely not. He came on strong last week, too, as well, towards the end.
Towards the end of these races, that 29 car is one to contend with, and he's certainly shown that he's going to be a factor this season. And driving like that, the wind's coming right around the corner, man. Did he win one already?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did. No, he hasn't. He keeps driving like that, it's not going to be long, is it, McCauley?
No, it'll be right around the corner.
Man, look at that side-by-side battle. 11-car Casey Duncan. 18-car Jacob Tyler May, both of them. More power, baby. That's right. I don't know, though. No aerodynamics here at Michigan going to hurt you. You got to have that car slick in the air, don't you, McCauley?
Yep.
So they're 2x2 again. Somebody's going to start working on Kanata, and it might be that 33 car right there, Gary Wells. Yes, sir. Wells to the front. Gary Wells will lead that lap. He's got the 18 car of Jacob Tyler May right there. But Kanata's got good help. 29 car Rominger, 11 car of Duncan. Man, I'll tell you, I thought Wells might have went too high, but I don't believe that 29 car is close enough to the 16's bumper to help him. McCauley.
Nope, not yet.
And that's going to propel the 33, and he might want to jump to the bottom, but he's not going to, man. He's going to hold it to the high side, but I think it might work out for him because look how much ground the 29 lost.
Yeah, the high side's a little more organized right now.
I think the 29 lost so much, the 11 car is going to go after him for a spot. And now the 29's caught in the middle and probably going the wrong way here. Almost 3/4 of the way through it now. 26 laps to go, 74 complete on the board. And your brand new leader's the 18 of Jacob Tyler May.
Ooh,
Oh, we got Kanata going the wrong way.
Kanata and Gary Wells.
Oh, man, both those guys are going to wind up, and I think Kanata might have even got a little bit of the inside walls. He's going to mow the grass right here. Maybe a little extra earnings doing that, McCauley?
Yeah.
And Gary Wells was the other one caught up in it. And the worst part's that went to the bottom of the track down in the grass, and we're not going to get a caution flag for those guys.
Yep, we're staying green.
So no caution flag to catch up. Those guys are going to have to hope for one, or they're going to have to work their way back up to the front. So the 22 car, Todd Cray, your new race leader right here. Last week's winner, in fact.
Yep.
The defending champion. And look at that. Caught up in a little bit in caution number 1. Come towards the end of the race as the 3-car Roy Fernandez always finds his way up there somewhere, McCauley.
Yep, towards the end, he's always here.
Man, he just drove right out by the wall, and that might open the door for the 18, but it doesn't. Fernandez is going to keep the second position. That's going to put Jacob Tyler May in the 18 back to third. Ooh. I don't know what's going on back there towards the end of the top 10, but 24 and 27 was making a guy nervous up in the booth. I thought we might see number 4 go on the board as you see a 3 wide with the 27, 62, and 42, but the 42 is going to fade back now. They're going 2x2, and the gentleman, Gary May's just hanging out back there in the, 12th position, just watching it unfold in front of him, McCauley.
Yeah, just staying out of trouble right now.
So Fernandez has that 18 of Jacob Tyler May working to his outside a little bit. But he's got the 11 of Casey Duncan pulling up behind him to help him. What way's 17 going to go? He's going to go to the bottom too, so I think that 18 car Jacob Tyler May might not have any help, Macaulay.
Nope, and we got Chad Osborne.
Oh, man, wow. That could have ended badly. Rode that 17's bumper. Might have wiggled him a little bit to get up underneath of him here. I'll tell you what, he got shuffled out, but he's trying to fight back on the inside, but he might not be making any friends doing it, Macaulay.
No.
You want to have some friends out there, when you get down to that last lap or two, they're going to shuffle you back for sure. Ooh, look how tight that racing's getting right there. We got pit, I don't know what just happened, 22 pit road?
22 and 3 of Roy Fernandez.
Yeah, 22 and 3 went to pit road, and that almost bound these cars up and caused us a wreck, but it didn't. These guys did a heck of a job driving to avoid that one. There's contact, 21. That's going to send the 18 up the hill a little bit. They're keeping it together, but look at this. I'll tell you what, Macaulay, I'm not going to rest easy on this one for a while.
No.
There's a lot of excitement going on with these drivers right in this area. You almost think the caution's intimate. You hope not, but they're trying everything, aren't they?
Oh, yeah. If it's me, I'm staying out there last minute for how everybody's racing.
So, bang! You got a new leader, Macaulay. 17.
Yes, we do.
The bootlegger, Tommy Haynes, right to the front. 29 of Mike Rominger, P2 right now. And you see the 22 and 3 off of pit road. They will be on the tail end of the lead lap, working the bottom here. They're on fresh tires. And that's going to work for them as they're able to pull out in front of the leaders. So these guys have pitted with 20 to go. That's strategy right there, Macaulay. And I'll tell you what, I like it.
Yeah, it could work.
Here's why. They got ahead of them. And they might even be able to pull a gap as Haynes is going to fade to the outside. That's because Osborne's on fresh tires and fuel too.
Yep, that's not position there.
Let him wipe out. Where is he at? The Mellon movement is in the top 10 right now. He has not yet pitted. So he's one of the drivers still out there. He's got Gary May working to his inside in the 10 car, 30 car Gann behind him, 4 car Mraz back there. 56 of Wimbish on pit road. Man, look at all the cars that went in.
Yeah, 42 is in the grass a little bit there coming in.
So you got to do what you got to do to get around pit road there. So cars that have not pitted, 62 Stephen Ayers Jr., 11 of Casey Duncan, 27 Jonathan Cogswell, 41 Mellon movement, Michael Atkins Jr.
Oh, and Mike Rominger overdrove a pit stall.
Oh, that's not good. This green flag stop will be the final pit stop of the race for these drivers, as long as we don't have another caution. Well, I'm glad they rescued Clowes from the flash flooding. Can't drown all the cows. We won't have any steak no more.
No, we need that.
That right, Macaulay?
We need steak.
So
Tommy Haynes, me.
Atkins, Gann, and Mraz are on pit road right now, and we got to be able to see them by clicking here. So 41's up in the air, 30, 4 car. They're going to drop the right sides on Gann's. Left side's going to go up. The 4 car is going to go right sides only, and I believe the 41 did too, Macaulay. But look at the 22 and 3 going around them in the 5 car. That team has got a plan, man, I'm telling you. We got 2 that have not pitted yet, the 11 and the 27. So they're the only 2 that are still out on old tires, Macaulay. They got about 23 laps on their run now. They cannot make it on fuel. I don't think there's any way they can run 35 laps on a tank of fuel, Macaulay.
No, I don't think so. But we're going to have a surprise.
They're coming to pit road now. That's going to hand the lead back over to Todd Cray in the 22.
No, actually, it's going to be Gary Wells and Joshua Kanata. They pulled some strategy that they're going to leave out ahead, unless I'm wrong here.
No, Cogswell is not pitted in the 27 yet. And Casey Duncan's on pit road now. So first, second, and third should be the 22, 3, and 5 car.
Yep, I was wrong on mine.
Pit strategy, Macaulay.
Yep.
But Cogswell's still out on the racetrack, but there's no benefit to this because he has no draft help.
He's just hoping for a caution right now.
He's hoping for a caution flag. That's exactly right. There's no draft help for the 27 cars. You see Rominger and Elliott. And that's how far Rominger fell. He's back there with the 42 car, David Elliott. He fell back to the 9th position back there. You see the 27's going to move in with these guys now. He's 25 laps on those tires, Macaulay. That didn't last long because they're going to get around him and drive away. I mean, a guy can save, but a guy can't miraculously save that much fuel, man.
No, there's no way.
So I'd say when it cycles out, the 22 3 car and the 5 car should take over the top 3 spots. Then we got to go back almost 5 seconds before we find this group of cars. That's the 17 of Tommy Haynes, the 41 of Michael Atkins Jr., and the 4 car Andrew Mraz. So this is going to be 5th, 6th, and 7th as they race, but should end up being 4th, 5th, and 6th. So it'll be the second trio of cars. Then we'll find more cars when we go back to Rominger, Duncan, Freeze, and David Elliott. And then Gann's back a little farther. So 12 laps to go, man. 100 laps, sure going quick here, Macaulay.
They definitely are.
See Cogswell still out on the track. He's got about 27 laps on his tires right now. Looking at the top 3. 5 seconds. Here comes the 27 to pit road. Jonathan Cogswell's going to blow it down for his final pit stop with 12 laps to go. And while he's on pit road, that's going to hand the lead over to this driver right here. Todd Cray in the 22 car with the 3 car Fernandez and the 5 car Chad Osborne right there. This trio of cars will be your top 3 when they cross the start-finish line. Right, Macaulay?
Yep.
We're going to have 10 laps to go as Todd Cray takes the lead. Last week's winner, defending champion here. I think we talked about it after last week's win, man. That might have been the confidence booster he needed. That's bad news for the rest of them, Macaulay.
Yeah, you don't want a guy like that to get confidence.
He gets 2 in a row, he's really going to have the confidence. And that could spell trouble for him for the next 2/3 of the season. You get that 22 on a roll, and he stays on it. We've seen it, Macaulay.
Yep.
So 4th, 5th, and 6th is going to be Michael Atkins Jr., the mellow movement right there, the 17 of Tommy Haynes. Bang! Right there in 5th. And then the 4 car Andrew Mraz in 6th. Rominger's caught those guys, man.
Yeah, he has.
He brought David Elliott's 42 car, and they're like, yeah, well, here we come. And that might be Freeze, the 21 of Freeze in there. He's a lap down, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but every little bit of drafting helps.
He must got busted on pit road. Man, look at Rominger. Going around Mraz right here. I think he's just taking the air from that 21 car and getting it done. Meanwhile, Haynes might get a little, I thought he's going to get worked over by that 11 car right there, man. Casey Duncan was there, but now Haynes is going to go after the 41 car. And he's going to bring Duncan and Freeze with him. Even Rominger is going to drop down to the bottom. So the 41's going to get pushed back here a couple of spots, Macaulay.
Yeah.
He's fighting back on the outside, and he's bringing Rominger with him now. And I don't know what happened to the 42, but he disappeared. He's back now. Whew, that was close. 11 and 41. Looked like they thought about doing just a little bit of door love, thought better of it. We're going to stay clean and green, Macaulay.
Yeah, they need to get in line to catch that front group, though.
Yeah, this is 6 seconds behind the top three. 6 seconds, Macaulay. Oh, 3 wide, 11, 41, 17. So now Tommy Haynes is going the wrong way. Michael Atkins Jr. wants to get back to the front of this group of cars. Ooh, oh, door love. Lots of door love that time. Is that a product of side drafting a little bit, maybe, Macaulay?
I believe so.
You'd think these guys were racing for first here with 7 laps to go, man.
You would think so.
They are going at it. Look how closely they're sucking down on that inside line. And sometimes that's what leads to door love and guys going in the wrong direction, Macaulay. Oh, there's too many jokes there, Grumpy. But this is 5.4 seconds ahead of that group back there. 22, Todd Cray. 3-car, Roy Fernandez. 5-car, Chad Osborne. We'll see if we can see anywhere on the track what that looks like here. No, I mean, look at all that open real estate behind these guys, and you see nobody, Macaulay.
Nope, no.
That's your top 3, and, I mean, you see nobody. Look at that. All that real estate halfway down the straightaway, Macaulay. So I was there. That's, dang it, right there. For a split second, you seen what that gap looked like, Macaulay.
Yeah.
And that gap I'm talking about is back here to the 11 car of Casey Duncan. And these guys are in line now, and that's what it's going to take. But with 4 to go now, I just don't think there's time, Macaulay.
I don't think so.
But they got it sorted out. Casey Duncan in the 11's in 4th. Mraz is 5th. Michael Atkins Jr. is 6th now. Tommy Haynes actually just went by him to the 6th spot. These guys are still battling. Maybe with 2 to go they should do that, because then it's all about finishing position, Macaulay.
Yeah.
It does appear that way, Jessica. But there are another group right back here. If these guys could get in, if they would have got in line earlier, I think it might have helped them tremendously, but they're still 4.6 seconds back. That's a long, 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 tall hill to climb with 3 to go, Macaulay.
Oh, it definitely is.
That's Duncan, Freeze, and Freeze is a lap down, so it's Duncan, Mraz, Michael Atkins Jr. there in the 41-17 of Tommy Haynes. 29 car of Rominger. He's back in 8th. And in 9th is going to be the 42 of David Elliott. And then we're going to have to go back another 2 seconds to find this group of cars led by the 30 car of Justin Gann. Gann's got the 18 car of Jacob Tyler May there. He's got the 10 car, the gentleman, Gary May. Stephen Ayers Jr., 62. And I think Jonathan Cogswell's 27 is the last one in that group. So here we go out of turn. Well, actually, we're coming up to the white flag right now. That means one thing, McCauley.
We're on the last lap.
The 22 car's one lap away from going back-to-back in victory lane. That's right. He was your winner last week at Nashville. Can he hold on? We're going down the back straightaway for the final time. Little change up right there for second and third. 3-car Fernandez. Second place. Third place is a 5-car of Osborne. And, man, that's how they're going to finish. Right in that order, 22 of Todd Craig goes back-to-back. Your winner here at Michigan. 3-car Fernandez second. 5-car Osborne third. Casey Duncan right there going to bring it home fourth. Mraz in fifth. Michael Atkins Jr. in the Mellon Movement car is going to settle home in sixth. Rominger in seventh. Tommy Haynes finish off in eighth. David Elliott ninth. And Justin Gann's going to be your top 10. So Todd Cray did it, McCauley, back-to-back. He did it at Nashville.
Yes, he did.
And now he's a winner here again at Michigan. We asked him about this track, and I think he said he liked it, didn't he?
He did.
This is why. He did it 2 weeks in a row. That 22 car would not be denied at Michigan. He's going to burn it down. We're going to wait for the waiting room to fill up, McCauley.
Yep.
Now turn on that hourglass. How does that sound go? Do, 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 do. Oh, man, that sounds like Jeopardy or something, don't it?
Yeah.
The hell's wrong with me? What happened to me, McCauley?
I have no clue. Sounds like you've been drinking.
Aliens. Oh, yeah, sixth is a real respectable finish in a 24, 25-car field. So waiting on that waiting room, McCauley. We're waiting on the waiting room.
Yep.
We're just waiting on it, McCauley. What are you waiting on?
Waiting room.
The waiting room. We'll play a commercial real quick. All right, YouTube, we're back live, and we're waiting on the waiting room. We got one of the drivers in there. We got our third-place driver there, but we're going to wait for our first and second-place drivers to show up there real quick, and maybe real quickly. And McCauley stepped out for a second, so when he gets back, we'll start getting the post-race interviews going right here at Michigan. Shouldn't be too much longer. While we're waiting on it, though, we'll throw the top 10 up on the screen for you so you can see if your favorite driver made it up there in the top 10 here at Michigan. Todd Cray, back-to-back wins. Roy Fernandez, another great run for the 3-car. He's got to win this season. 5-car Chad Osborne. Casey Duncan's 11-car, 4-car Mraz. Michael Atkins Jr. once again in the 41-car. Back in 6th. Mike Rominger in the 29. 7th place, 8th place, Tommy Haynes, 17-car. 9th place, the 42 of David Elliott. And then 10th place, that 30-car Justin Gann. So definitely some solid drivers right there filling out the top 10 here at Michigan. 3 caution flags over 100-lap race. Not bad at all. When you're only slowed by 3 of them, makes for a pretty good night.
Definitely does.
And McCauley's back. We got Osborne in the booth, but I'm waiting for Cray and Fernandez. I'll tell you what, McCauley, we're going to work backwards.
All right.
I just got to remember we're working backwards when we do. Chad Osborne, we got you up here in the broadcast booth. You got a copy, buddy? Chad, you got a copy? Did we get him, McCauley?
Hey guys, I got you.
Oh, there we go.
Now.
We just had to wait for him to get back to the headset. So, Chad Osborne, driver of that 5-car, man, bringing it home in the top 3. Looked like you guys had a little strategy there on that last green flag pit stop. Tell us a little bit about it. I think the 5-car driver might be having a little technical difficulties there, McCauley.
He may.
You don't think he dropped the headset or stepped on it or sat on it or anything, do you?
I hope not.
That'd be bad, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Got me now?
Chad, we
Oh,
got you,
you.
buddy.
Can you hear us?
Chad, can you hear us? Chad Osborne, can you hear us? All right, we'll move him back down and go in order, McCauley.
All right.
So let's go back to the front here. We'll try this again. I think. Todd Cray, we got you in the broadcast booth with Vernon Michael McCauley. You got a copy, buddy.
Hey guys, got you.
Back to back, man.
Woo!
There you go. Back to back. You did it last week at Nashville. That confidence, rode it into Michigan, and that last pit stop, man, you guys made it look flawless. And I'm pretty sure you had a teammate or two with you there, Todd.
Oh yeah. I was working there with Roy, the number 3, and had our ECM head coach in the box tonight once again, Darren Clement, calling the shots for us, keeping us calm, getting to the box and getting out without making big mistakes, which is always a very important situation here. And we just came out and we just rolled from there. I mean, like I said, it's nice when you get a teammate. You don't always get your teammates there at the end, but it's nice when you got one with you and then one on the box helping you through the pits. Awesome race. And we got one last night in the Xfinity car here too. So first time we got swept this series here for the Xfinity in the Cup.
Well,
so
congratulations. I wasn't even aware of the Xfinity win, so congratulations there, Todd.
Yeah, good week for us here. Really needed it, especially last night with the points. And here we're just, keep rolling along, working with the team, and just having a good time. We had a great time in this race. I mean, there was a lot of crazy things that happened. There was a lot of tight racing. There was some rubbing, and, there was a lot of good stuff. Had a little mix-up on the, I think that caution there came out of the interesting time where everybody was a little, had to figure things out and figure out gas. And, so it was just a fun race. Glad to be up front.
Exactly. Whoever made that call on that last pit stop, Todd?
Yes, sir.
That was
Aaron
gold.
Clement,
That was gold.
ECM Motorsports, buddy. Yep. He helped me last night, too, with a lap I didn't think I was going to make, and he coached me through it. And he was racing against me. So that's what kind of guys are on the team, guys that are just, we're all for each other. And it's really cool. And especially in this car, you need a good team. You need guys that, you can work with. And sometimes they'll take it on the arm if they have to secure a finish for both cars.
Exactly. And that's what true teamwork is about there, Todd. And you guys displayed it even perfectly here on the last pit strategy, and just phenomenal work. I mean, that call to come in when you both come down the pit road, that call to do it was the call that won the race.
Yeah, yep. Like I said, I'll put it out there to Darren Clement again. He just calls it, and he had some bad luck tonight, and he actually likes getting up on the box and coaching us through. So it's a good when you got a good guy on the box.
He's a pretty good one to have on the box, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah. Like I said, we're in the same race, racing 1-2. He's still in the box calling my race for him.
There
So,
you go,
you know,
man.
hats off for that. And there's a lot of, and especially here, you need the teams. I mean, the draft here was crazy. Took a little damage early, so it wasn't 100% there. But Roy was giving me the good push, and I seen the 5 back here was going to try to make a move and kind of got him tied up a little bit. And it might have been a little closer there at the end, but like I said, we're happy for that 1-2 finish.
Yeah, I think once they went side by side back there behind you, that pretty much sealed the deal.
Yeah, we stay together, but coming down to the line, who knows what was going to happen. But I think the 5 made his move just a little too early and actually kind of helped me out. So either way,
Yeah,
we're happy. I think
as soon as the
that
car
points
pulls
lead.
out, it's like a parachute, isn't it?
Yeah, yep, absolutely. I could have went up to the high side and pulled the 5, but the 3's my guy. So yeah, I was glad to see him get back through there and get that runner-up spot. It's cool.
And he did it, man. Congratulations to you guys. You have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth, Todd?
Oh, Hyperdrive for putting on a series. Everybody at Swift Motorsports, I mean, man, professional as you can get from start to finish. Just trying to, like, even there when we had that little situation, man, they just really try to get everything right. Sometimes it's hard when you're working against iRacing, but WFO Racing Network, Infinite Hero. I think Cousin Jess is back tonight. She'll be out there. She'd have missed last night with a power outage, so
I can
throw that out
confirm
there
that
to
she
her.
was in the chat tonight.
Okay, all right. Yep, her and her little dog Trixie there, they're always rooting us on. So always watching. And butt kicker, let's throw that in there too, because I got a butt kicker last year. So pretty cool deal with them. If anybody needs to get one, I think it's 20% off now at Swift Motorsports.
There you go. And that was that might have been from a championship that you won.
Yes, sir. Yep, last year. So really, really cool thing. And so 20% off. If anybody's looking for a cool edition, that's it.
And McCullough, you took advantage of one of those deals, didn't you?
I definitely did.
And your girlfriend loves it, don't she?
Oh, hey now.
She took more advantage than I did.
Todd, congratulations, man, on the back-to-back. And you got an off week next week, so I want you to enjoy your Thanksgiving, and we'll see you back, I guess, on December 2nd. And where are we headed then? Richmond.
Yep, Richmond.
Oh, man, Richmond. That's probably on my top 3 tracks, so hopefully that'll be some fun for us.
Might go for the trifecta?
I'm not going to say anything right now, but we'll see if I talk to you guys in 2 weeks. Then we'll talk about it.
All right, man. We'll definitely catch up with you on December 2nd in Richmond, buddy.
Sure will. Thank you.
Thank you. Todd Cray, the race winner, and we're going to get his teammate up here now. I think he's still got a car out there somewhere too, McCauley. Yep, right. He may. There. He's still got her parked out there. Let's get Fernandez up here for you.
All right. Hey, Roy Fernandez, you got Vernon Mike in the broadcast booth. You got a copy?
Yeah, I hear you, fellas. I also want to say Chad was able to fix his mic issues as well, so he's.
We'll get him back.
Yep, he'll be right after you. We'll get him up here. So
sounds good, fellas.
Walk us through your race. You had a little eventful one. You were in that first caution, and you rebounded for a second place finish.
Yeah, it was definitely interesting, man. Didn't realize how much it was going to be so draft dependent, and then when I was behind that pack, I was trying to communicate with those drivers and their teams and saying, hey, we gotta push, man. We gotta push in order to catch up, because we were about 5, almost 6 seconds behind. We cut the gap just a bit, probably about maybe 4 to almost 3 seconds. And I think they weren't squared up when they were pushing. I was trying. I didn't push, but I tried to stay as close as I can so the guy ahead of me could push. But I think he just didn't hit him square on, and it just sent him into the wall. And I was like, dang, this sucks. We get recollected now because of the caution, but you don't like to see any kind of stuff. So I was just glad I was able to keep the car clean, put the brakes on it, and keep the car clean and be able to finish tonight.
Yeah, it looks like you didn't get much damage out of that. So, yeah, I mean, how was the racing? I mean, it definitely, you need the draft, and kind of walk us through that, just how important the draft was and what worked and then what didn't work.
Yeah, definitely super important on this track. I mean, if you were left up on the top side of the track by yourself, you were done. You were getting moved to the back. I try to kind of strategize with my teammates and kind of stick with them. And sometimes it paid off, sometimes it didn't. I got sent to the back a couple of times, and when I started from the rear, if guys weren't pushing to get up to the front, you were getting sent to the back and staying in the back, and then losing a lot of momentum. So the draft in these cars it's insane how much dependent they are of another car next to them, in front of them, behind them. So you definitely need a lot of teamwork and communication amongst all the drivers, at least 3 to 4 to maybe even be able to catch up and do something. So fortunately, I was able to, towards the end, get with my teammate and strategize, pit together, come out together, and really kind of push each other and get away from the pack to pull out that ECM win tonight.
Yeah, no, that was a good 1-2 finish for you guys. How was tire wear tonight? Was it tire wear really a factor, or tires aren't really important?
I would say after about 10 to 15 laps, it definitely started. You would feel the car push up the track a little bit. So you'd start lifting a little bit, going in the turns and making it, you kind of rotate the car for you. So after, when the cautions were coming out, we were probably up about 20 to 24 laps of tire wear. So he definitely wanted to switch and get 4 tires. I know a driver out there did 2 tires, and he came up on the mic and he was like, "That's a horrible decision." He just dropped like a rock with just two tire change. So definitely, when you get above 5 to 10, I would say better safe than sorry. Take a couple extra seconds in the pit, get the 4 tires, and then get back out there and stay in the draft. Otherwise, you're dropping to the back again.
Yeah, in which you don't want to be back there.
No, sir.
So, anybody you'd like to thank while we got you in the booth here?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the wife, as always. It's out here with the boys and everything. I'd like to thank Darren. He was our crew chief tonight. He really strategized for us and made sure we got a P1, P2 finish tonight, really helping us out tremendously this season. Black Rifle Company, brewing company, as I said, sponsors and all that stuff. Michigan's my home track, so I got to represent Michigan as well. So, and I got another buddy of mine that said he'd tune in tonight, so I got a shout out to Ryan, my man up in Traverse City. So if you hear this, Ryan, this one's for you.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. We have fans tune in for cheer you guys on. It's great. It's fun having them in the chat and talking to them. So, yeah, good run tonight.
Absolutely. I appreciate it, guys.
Yep, have a good one.
Y'all have a good one. Take care.
Yeah, congrats there, Roy.
Appreciate it, Vern.
Well, that failed to work, Macaulay. I tried to move the feller and I couldn't, so let's get Chad back up here.
All right.
I'll try that. Chad Osborne, we got you up in the booth with Vern and Michael. You got a copy, buddy?
Gotcha.
Oh, we got it now, Macaulay.
Yeah.
Man, we tried
Told
her.
your pit recorder you guys are having technical issues and get that stuff fixed, but hey, she was pretty cute, so I stuck around for the interview, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. Yeah, I don't know. I guess probably the headset sound wasn't working right for you, Chad.
Yeah, I had a little hiccup there, so I got it fixed for you guys. Sorry about that.
No problem. Looked like the 5 car was working pretty good out on the racetrack.
Yeah, it felt pretty good. Good run. Comes down back to this aero package with this car. It comes down to just people you're running around. And I knew it was going to come down to fuel, and everyone's so clean in this league that it was going to come down to a fuel mile thing, just the last pit stop. So luckily Roy and Todd were out there, and I just kind of tagged along and kind of went for a move there at the end just to see if I had anything, but was happy to just pull away from the rest of the pack and finish where I did.
Yeah, it worked out good for you, man. I mean, getting caught up with those 2 cars there at the end probably was just a blessing for you there, Chad.
It was. I saw those 2 pull out of the pits. I tried to tag along my teammate Gary May there, but I think he just didn't get up to speed quite out of pit road, or we just were off sequence just enough. So I don't know where he ended up. Hopefully he ended up pretty well, but yeah, I saw those 2, and I saw the rest of the pack. I knew it was going to come down to those guys either taking tires or not. just kind of tagged along, like I said, hung on that low line.
Yeah,
Got the draft.
the gentleman Gary May wound up in 12th, so he didn't
He didn't tag along too well.
he didn't get to tag along too well with you, but I mean you did get hooked up with a couple of guys that got you about. You guys were what, 5 seconds ahead of fourth place there? 4 seconds,
Yeah,
5.
I think it was like 5 seconds, and then we're kind of debating on what we were going to do the last 5 laps with each other. I know
if you
those
had
guys are
help,
my teammates.
if you had Gary there, we might have seen a different outcome, Chad.
Possibly. I mean, yeah, if I had a good pusher or vice versa, I could have pushed Gary and could have made a little battle. But the end of the day, we all knew we had to kind of like tag along till maybe go and move.
Yeah, it was certainly a good finish for you. Definitely gonna be a good points night, Chad. And I know coming into an off week, maybe it's going to give you a little momentum. How's your short track skills when we head to Richmond?
Like the short tracks. I'm a Arizona boy, so not living there now. Currently in Colorado, but born and raised in Arizona. So always went to PIR as a kid. So kind of a similar, not I wouldn't say similar track, but mile track. Kind of dig the short track.
Yeah, it'll put you on a mile track, and I agree with you. I think your driving style is similar. What you use at both tracks, so I can definitely relate to that. Yeah, we wish you the best of luck there too. Every week though, the 5 car is a strong competitor, and that right.
Well, I appreciate that.
That's the important thing. We got to get the gentleman Gary May going again.
Yeah, I don't know what we need to do to get that guy back up to speed. I know he's fast. He just needs to dig down and grab it. So
he's got
a chit chat with that guy this week.
Usually at the end of the races is when you see that 10 car starting to come on, and we kind of expected it here, didn't we, Macaulay?
Yeah, we did.
But he didn't dial it in too good there, and maybe just not too good of a pit stop compared to what you did there.
Yeah, I think Gary's fast. He just kind of is humble about it. He just needs to let it loose, so to speak. So I know he can do it.
That's why we call him the gentleman, Gary May.
Yes, sir.
He's a good dude, and I'm sure he's a great teammate for you, Chad.
Oh yeah, we've been buddies for a little while now, and we've had a good time together racing on.
Well, Chad, do you have anyone you want to thank while we got you in the booth, buddy?
Hey, I want to ask you guys something. You ever lose your keys to your car?
It's been many years, but yes, I have in the past.
So, kind of a shout out to my employer, Profits Resurrection Land Cruisers. This guy, I lost the keys not purposely, but to a Land Cruiser on the shop, and man, I'll tell you what, this guy's giving me so much grief. So I figured I'd blow him up a little bit up on here tonight. So
there you go.
I got a great employer, guys. He lets me leave a little early just to get in on this. We build Land Cruisers. We have a good time with it. So I want to give him a shout out for being a good guy. We have a rough week this week, but we're going to get through it. So other than that, my teammate Gary May, you guys, WFO, Vern, Macaulay, love listening to you guys. Hyperdrive, Don Kidder, and all the guys in Swift Motorsports and Butt Kicker. For sure.
Well, we love putting these things up for you guys, so it works out for us.
Well, I'm definitely going to tune in tonight, and I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for what you do.
Congratulations once again on the podium finish here at Michigan, man. And we're going to take an off week, so have a happy Thanksgiving, and we'll see you back on December 2nd, buddy.
Hey, man, you guys as well. Thank you, and we'll see you after the Turkey Day.
Sounds awesome, Chad.
Thanks.
All right, Macaulay, and just like that, man, 3 interviews.
Yep, 3 interviews.
Couple
that's
of
it.
Commercials, another bootlegger. Oh, we got Tommy Haynes. Let's get him up here.
Yeah.
We're not done yet, are we?
Nope.
All right, Tommy Haynes, the bootlegger in the bang car. We got you up in a broadcast booth.
Oh, I didn't know we were still on live. I was just gonna call, come here to holler at y'all real fast.
Yeah, we're live. We can shut it down though if you want.
Oh, I don't care. It don't matter.
No, we love the paint, man.
Man, I was trying to get up here for y'all to get up here.
When you want it, we was just gonna say he did it with a bang.
That's right. That's right. Oh yeah, that's right, man. Yeah, no, it's a fun race, man. It's just everybody's on top of each other, and it ain't nowhere to go. You just got to have a bunch of partners with you.
Look kind of like pack racing a little bit.
Yeah, and I know one time Spotter said 4 wide, and did y'all catch the 4 wide?
Oh, it was. We seen it there a couple of times actually.
Oh yeah, it was like hold your breath.
Yeah, that's the moments that you just hold on both hands and hope you come out the other end going the right direction, Tommy.
That's right, man. But I get up here in the top. I get up here in the top 3 for long. It's just this type of racing, man. It's like anybody can do it.
Well, you still brought it in. Still brought it home in the top 10. So good finish for you there.
Yeah, I believe I'd have had a better run if I took 4. I took 2 on that last stop and about wrecked going into 3 when I come off pit road. So the tires got straightened out.
Didn't work, huh?
No, but we was catching that pack. I think we'd have had about maybe 5 or 10 more laps. I think we'd have got up there with them, though, because we was slowly.
Yeah, you took about 1.5 seconds off of their lead up there that first pack. So you guys were definitely catching them.
We was trying to stay in line, but it is what it is. Congratulate Todd. He swept the week here, so we'll have to get on him next race, see if we can't pull him down off his throne.
Yeah, you're gonna have a week off. Get you a turkey week off next week, and then we're gonna come back at Richmond on December 2nd. So
yeah, I might have to pull the bootlegger car back out.
We'll get that bootlegger car out and get it to Victory Lane, man.
But do it, man. I ain't gonna keep y'all. Know y'all ready to go to bed and everything, but y'all have a good Thanksgiving.
You too. You have a good Thanksgiving too, Tommy. It's great having you in here, and I want to thank everyone that tunes in week in and week out to give us views here, and the chat, man. The chat is off the chains lately, Macaulay.
Yeah, it has been.
It really is. I mean, the chat's off the. We love it. We love interacting with the people in the chat, and that's what makes this whole thing fun.
At least I'm not chatting after I get wrecked now. I was trying to stay in the races, so I ain't got to go to the chat room.
You can go to the chat room if you want. Heck, if you want, you can come up here in the booth with us and commentate.
If I get wrecked out next time, I'll come right on up there with y'all.
We'll do that. We'll keep that in mind, and we'll get you up here commentating with us. It's always good to have a driver come up and do that every once in a while.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a cool little bootleggers right here with me, so I'll be drinking while I'm chatting.
Well, we'll have to we might want to coordinate a scheduled wreck for you, Tommy, and we'll all get coolers of bootleggers ready, and we'll have a hell of a broadcast.
There you go, man. I'm gonna get out of y'all's hair, man. Y'all be good.
All right, Tommy, have a good night, buddy. And with that, like I said, Macaulay, the chat it makes it all worth it, man.
It does.
And that's it. I want everybody to have a happy Turkey Day, a very happy Thanksgiving. Spend it with your family, your loved ones, whoever you want to. But be safe. Keep a good head on your shoulders. Drink plenty of bootleggers. Right, Macaulay?
I definitely will be.
But do it responsibly. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in. Awesome race here at Michigan. 3 caution flags once again as a short recap. But I'm done. It's 10:05, Macaulay. So it's time to call it a night. Good night, YouTube.
Yep, good night.
Well, not YouTube, but all the viewers in YouTube. Let's get that right.
Yep.
Thank all of you, all the ladies and fellers that come in here. Thank you all.